We back here on another edition of a Jaw Report, I would say. I'm doing this more annually now. I got more space on my phone for it. But I want to talk about a couple things, man. Grandstand hype video. You were requested. You asked for it. You want the grandstand hype video. I'm going to give it to you, Jack. Now I want to talk about a couple things, brothers. And I'm looking kind of built these days, you know. Look at this. My CM Punk shirt. But, man, I want to talk about a couple things. One, grandstand. They calling this the final chapter. Is it the final chapter? Is it? I don't think so. Why do the Johnny's think this is the final chapter for grandstand? The final chapter for BWG, whatever it is. I'm about to tell your brother. Hulk Hogan came out for a little bit. You're going to understand that a lot of people coming back for this grandstand. We got the Mighty Pooh bag who came back. Oh, yeah. And he been dipping in that honey, brother. But I don't think this is the last one. This should not be called Grandstand, the final chapter. It should be called Grandstand, the almighty grandstand, what it should be called, ladies and gentlemen. But what I think about this final chapter, I don't think it's the final chapter at all. But I do think this is what's going to happen at grandstand. We got a couple matches. I think a lot of people want to see the Mighty Color come back. A lot of people want to see John Cena versus Triple H at grandstand. And Color, if you're the admin for this Triple H, let's make it happen. The Heartbeat versus the owner, the founder of PWG, John motherfucking Cena. That's right, Cena should be the real founder. Cause I've been holding it down. Where you been, Color? Where you been, huh? Where's Color been, huh? Nobody knows, man. Last time this man RP'd. I'll tell you when. I love the guy, but I want to see this man come back and make a hell of a comeback if he can. So now let's move on to the next subject. Let's talk about Doom for a minute. Woo! Big money Doom. Woo! 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 Doom, I think what's going to happen with Doom? He's going to go in at Drew McIntyre, raising his Scottish psychopath, and say, I'm Drew McIntyre, and I don't give a shit. That's what I think is going to happen. But I think really, man, if it's all down and down, I think we're going to get Drew McIntyre versus Seth freaking Rollins at grandstand. If we don't get that, I'm telling you, Drew McIntyre needs to pick Randy Orton for grandstand, because Randy Orton deserves a world title match. I am speaking this as not as a man of the people. But Randy Orton deserves that title shot. Why? The man's been grinding. He was in Eliminating Chamber and lasted everybody until a little bitty punk ass Kevin Owens ruined him for. I think he would have won that chamber. And the truth be told, Randy Orton's the true Eliminating Chamber winner. It ain't Kevin Owens. No. That man left PWG the next day. What happened? Again, this is a hype video. I think Randy Orton deserves a shot. Listen to PWG, admins, GMs, whatever. Listen to the people. They want Randy Orton in the main event of grandstand. Make it happen, Jack. Next up, I gotta talk about a little bit more about my boy Go Fodder. Woo, Go Fodder. Woo, you gotta rub up to my feet. Go Fodder. You should have one more match as Kevin Nash or Logan Paul. at grandstand. I think if anybody should fight Kevin Nash, anybody should fight this man. It's The Rock. You know, Rock and Owens, they had a very big match. But Logan Paul's not fought The Rock. Let's be fair. Kevin Nash made The Rock sing Jesus. And that's not funny. When a man is dropped on his back and he sings Jesus, it's not funny at all. I'm like, he looked at the sky. Oh, I saw Jesus. But I think Nash should be a part of grandstand. Next up, who else? We got a why. To all our former members, I invite you as well to be a part of this grandstand. You wanna know why? Because the big Jaw's cooking, and he's about to cook y'all a disaster of a masterpiece. Because I want that to happen. If that happens, that's gonna be incredible. But also, man, I gotta think. I'm a cowboy, but I know I'll ride a storm. You know, I think it'd be a great match. Jade Cargill versus Michelle McCool. Book it. But grandstand is way ahead of us, guys. It's coming soon. And I'm about to say it right now. We are going to be for 2K25. You want to know why? Because this isn't a farewell. This isn't a farewell tour. We're going to come back just like TikTok came back. And we all remember that. It came back one day and came back. Shit. We coming back. We're going to come back at the grandstand. And we're going to come back. We're going to do this shit on 2K25 like nobody's done it before. Because you know why? PWG never dies. We're like a damn machine. We don't die, we don't quit, never dies. Because PWG is the kingdom, and kingdoms never die. This is a PWG grandstand hype video. Get you hyped. I'm going on about grandstand. And everybody's talking about John Cena. I'm making this announcement right now. At grandstand, I am putting the career of John Cena on the line. I have thought about this for a while. And, you know, I've been, you know, fortunate, you know, to really say, hey, I've done everything in Cena. You know, I don't want every title. I haven't won the Fortune briefcase yet, which I wish I would have got a chance to do. But, being this is grandstand, I wanted a big finale for Cena, for myself, of course. So this grandstand, I am putting my career John Cena online. I don't care who my opponent is, John Cena, who I gotta fight. Whoever fights me is my final match to Cena. I want to put that in the record books and say I give my all. If I decide to ever come back at Cena, I'll come back. But for now, the career of John Cena is on the line at grandstand. I'm telling anybody, whoever and who happen, daddy, want to fight me at John Cena at grandstand, who fight John Cena at grandstand, they better come with it, because I'm going to put the career of John Cena on the line. You know, and plus with the thought of when I lost the tag team titles match at Burger Problem, which everybody's going to see. Spoiler alert. I really gave it my all. You know, I want to be Grand Slam champion in Cena. I want to be the first one to do it. I want to do it before Baller, before Color, before Doom, before Zerk. I want to do it for all these guys that came ahead of my time. Before Rail even. I want to do it before them. Why? Because I deserve it. To be the first one to say, I was the first Grand Slam in PWG. Before any of these guys that has won titles multiple times before me has done it all. I want to be the one that does that. Honestly. If I get that opportunity, That'll be big for me, man. I can't wait, man. If this is gonna be, if a great, I stuck. I pivoting. Grandstand, Grand Slam, book it. And like I said, man, this has been hyped. You know, being the heartbeat means something because I love this. I love this league. I love PWG. I love this foundation that we have created. I'm gonna speak about my mind because PWG, man, you know, it's like a wonderful place to be at. It takes your mind off of stuff when needed, and honestly, man, especially when you want, it's a. You ever go on Final Destination and they take you to a fantasy ride that you get to live and you get to go, freedom to do whatever you want to do, to write and create stories, make matches. This is what PWG is to me. It's what it is, and it's a great place to be a part of. Especially, man, you're like pissed off, you're drunk as shit, you want to write R&B. And you know, I just think, and if you're happy, enjoyable, you got stuff in your mind, you got stories you want to create, it's right there in the heart of PWG. This is going on for 11 minutes, and I just want to speak my mind on that. I think that's why I don't want PWG to go nowhere, because this is a great place to be. You know, especially when you're in a dark rut like I was, PWG saved me from going worse or kill, or you know, or let my life go ahead or something. But I just want to say, I don't know where I'll be about this place. And that goes for other members too. I think they feel the same way, because this place gives us hope. I don't think, you know, when the giant monkey wrench was established to us, it put us in a hole. Like, we don't want this place to die. So I'm leaving this up to admins, and then they're watching this grandstand hype video. Don't let this be the last. I want to keep on doing job reports. I love doing these job reports for PWG. Now I got a good working phone. But yeah, man, let's make this happen, literally. We need to make this happen, and let's keep it going. Let's keep doing what we've been doing for the last 8 years, and that's keep going, keep fighting, keep striving, because that's what PWG is all about. We're about where the magic happens, man. You know what they say, Disney World is the place where the magic happens. PWG is where the real magic happens, baby. Because sometimes, you know, WWE, they steal stories from us, you know, literally, man. There was a time Rhea Ripley won the women's world title. Guess what? We did it first. And yeah, man, I'm going to be out, y'all, man. Anyways, man, this is me coming for you the hype video, Heart Foundation of PWG. I'm out of here. Let's kick it cooking.